Have you ever faced an error while trying to import data, only to feel completely stuck? It can be incredibly frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the SSIS error that says the delimiter for a specific column is not found, and we'll show you how to fix it. I understand how annoying it is when you think you've done everything right, only to be met with an error message. You're not alone in this. Many users encounter similar issues when working with SSIS packages. Let's look at the specific situation at hand. One user recently asked, "Why am I getting the error that the delimiter for column X is not found?" They mentioned that they're trying to import a pipe delimited text file, but the last field is causing issues. Sound familiar? Let's work through this together. So what could be causing this error? It often happens when the delimiter settings for the last column are not correctly configured, or there might be unexpected formatting in the text file. We'll break it down step by step to identify the root cause. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To address the error regarding the delimiter for column X, the user should first check the configuration of the flat file connection manager. It's important to ensure that the column delimiter is set correctly for all columns. Next, the user should confirm that the last column, column X, is configured to use the correct delimiter. Since the user is using a pipe delimiter, ensure that column X is set to the same delimiter as the other columns. The user should also check the text qualifier settings. Since the text qualifier is set to a double quote, ensure that there are no unclosed quotes in the data, especially in the last column. If the issue persists, the user should examine the data in the text file. It's crucial to ensure that the last line of the file ends correctly with the appropriate delimiter, especially if it contains null values. Finally, if all settings appear correct, the user may want to test the import with a simplified version of the text file. This can help isolate the issue and determine if specific data is causing the error. Did you know? The first data import tools were so basic that they often required manual entry for every single field. We've come a long way, but errors like these can still trip us up. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution from another user suggests deleting the flat file connection manager and recreating it. This will automatically set all options, including selecting the column delimiter as a vertical bar. If that doesn't resolve the issue, they recommend checking for bad rows in the flat file. Additionally, they provide links to helpful resources and suggest importing the file into a SQL Server table using the import and export wizard to identify any errors. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative solution from another user suggests increasing the column width in the Advanced tab of the Flat File Connection Manager editor. They found this adjustment resolved the issue for them. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative solution shared by another user highlights that this error often occurs when a new column is added to the CSV file. The issue arises because the SSIS package expects a carriage return and line feed at the end of the last column, but instead, it finds only a carriage return due to the additional column. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. One user suggests that the issue may stem from improperly formatted delimiters in your CSV file. They recommend checking related threads for further guidance. Let's move forward and look at another answer. One user encountered a similar issue when importing CSV files from Oracle SQL Developer into SQL Server. They found that the header row ended with CRLF, while the data rows ended with LF. To resolve this, they replaced carriage returns in Notepad++ before importing, as SSIS struggles with mixed line endings. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always validate your data file before importing it. A quick check can save you hours of troubleshooting later on. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the delimiter error in your SSIS package. Remember, validating your data is key to a smooth import process. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we tackle common SSIS issues.